Wait. Okay, here we are going to start the second term. The first lesson in the second term is fraction. Okay, then I think this will be a bit different word for you. Okay, but you have heard this in Sinhala. සිංහලෙන් අපි fractions කියලා කියන්නේ භාග කියන එකට. හරිද? එතකොට මොකක්ද භාගය කියන්නේ? What is mean by a fraction and how we use this? It is also a particular kind of number. Okay, you have learned about the numbers. There are 10 digits in mathematics. Using those 10 digits and placing them onto some places and giving the place values, the numbers are written. Okay, then we obtain the numbers. We have identified there are two kind of numbers, positive numbers and negative numbers. We have discussed about all the whole numbers like that. Okay, now today we are going to learn about fractions. The fractions are used to express, okay, some parts out of a whole. Okay, that means if there are particular, you may think that if a particular whole thing is divided into equal parts, okay, you may just imagine a pizza. It is divided into sometimes 2 parts, sometimes it is divided into equal 4 parts, and sometimes it is divided into equal 6 parts or 8 parts. Then out of those, we after we eaten some parts, you may think there are 6 parts. Out of 6, I eat 2 parts. Then how I express this amount that I have eaten? Okay, as a number, as a quantity. Okay, to express this, we can use fractions. Here we can express that there were 6 equal parts. That means whole was divided into equal 6 parts, and I ate 2 parts. Okay, then I will show all these things. Okay. Okay, can you see this one? Here, there is a pizza. Can you see it? ඔයාලට පේනවද හැමෝටම? There is a pizza.
Yes, madam.
Then it is divided into how many parts? It is divided into equal 4 parts. No? Then out of these 4 parts, 1 part has been eaten or removed. Okay, can you see? මේ බලන්න මේ එක portion එකක්, එක කොටසක් නැතුව තියෙන්නේ මෙතන. එතකොට when we need to express how many parts are there remaining, ඉතුරු වෙලා තියෙන කොටස් ගණන කීයද? How many parts are remaining here? Then to express this, we can use how many parts were there in the beginning. There were 4 equal parts. Then 3 parts were remaining. Okay, 3 parts were remaining after eating 1 part. එක කොටසක් කෑවට පස්සේ ඔන්න කොටස් 3ක් ඉතුරු වෙලා තියෙනවා. Then to express this, we can use a fraction. How we express this? We write we express this with the amount that were initially. That means in the beginning. පටන් ගැනීමේදී කීයක් තිබුණද කියන එක අපි පෙන්නනවා. Here it was 4. It was 4 equal parts of pizza. Then 1 has been eaten. Then it's remaining 3. 3 equal parts out of 4. Okay, so you can identify that means when we express the considered part out of the equal parts that were initially, then you can see there are two parts in a fraction. Okay, both are 2 numbers. Then let's identify what is mean by each of these numbers. You can see 4. 4 means, Pute, always we write at the bottom of this particular line how many parts were there in the initially. Or that means we can express it as to how many parts that the particular whole one, okay, that in the beginning pizza was as a whole one. එක piece එකක් විදිහට තමයි තිබුණේ. ඒක දැන් සමානව කොටස් 4කට බෙදලා තියෙනවා. ඒ බෙදුවට පස්සේ මොකද වෙන්නේ? අන්න එකක් කෑවා. Then after here it is remaining. We are going to express about the remaining one. Okay. Then there are 3 parts remaining. කොටස් 3ක් ඉතුරු වෙලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට මෙතන පේනවා ඔයාලට the number that is written below the line, it is the number of equal parts in the initially or in the whole number it is divided. It is called the special name called denominator. Okay, denominator. We read this as denominator. And the number of equal parts that we considered, okay, that we are going to express, it is called the numerator. Okay, numerator. Then always we write the number of equal parts that whole has been divided under the line, and above the line we write how many parts we consider. Okay. Okay. Now tell me how many parts that this has been divided.
2 out of 5.
Yes, it is divided into equal 5 parts. Then 2 parts are remaining. Okay. Then we can express this as 2 out of 5. Okay. Then here to how many parts that piece has been divided?
5 out of 8.
That means the whole one has been divided into equal 8 parts. Then its remaining 5 equal parts. Then we can express this as 5 out of 8. Okay. Then as I I will explain it again. There is a pizza. Then pizza has been divided into equal 4 parts. Okay. Then after eating 1 part, then 3 parts are remaining. Okay. So to express the amount of pizza or the amount of parts that's remaining, we can use a fraction. Okay. So we write bottom of the line, we write the number of parts that we have divided the whole into equal parts. That means number of equal parts in the beginning, and above the line we write the number of parts that we considered. It may be the number of parts that is that were eaten by someone, or that is the number of parts that is remaining after eaten by someone. Okay, likewise it can be changed. Anyway, above the line we write the number of parts that we considered. අපි consider කරන එක අපි සලකන ප්‍රමාණය, සලකන කොටස් ගණන තමයි අපි හැම වෙලේම line එක උඩින් ලියන්නේ. හරි නේද? පැහැදිලිද ඔයාලට? Okay. Then let's move to the slide. Therefore, let's write down about the fractions. අපි ලියාගමු බලන්න මොනවද මේ fractions කියන්නේ කියලා. Write down the first topic, fractions. Okay. A fraction represents equal parts of a whole or a collection. Okay. Then by considering our piece example, there is a one whole pizza. Okay. Then if it is divided into equal parts, if I divide into equal parts and you can see my screen now. හැමෝටම screen එක පේනවද?
Yes, madam. Yes.
Okay. Here I have shaded 2 parts out of equal 5 parts. Then shaded parts can be expressed as there were 5 parts. Out of 5, I have colored 2 parts. Okay. Then how we identify the numerator and denominator through this? Here 2 out of 5. Then 2 is called the numerator. In mathematics, is called numerator. Numerator is the number of equal parts that considered. And the number that is written below the line is called the denominator. Here the number of equal parts that whole is divided. Okay. Shall we write this down about the fractions?
Okay.
Okay, write down this.
Teacher, did I have to draw this?
Yes, Pute, you have to draw all these diagrams and write down the definitions.
Teacher, what is the main topic in the lesson?
It is fractions, Pute. Then if you need a subtopic, we can write. The main topic is fractions. Then write as introduction of fractions.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, be hurry up. Selini. A newcomer has joined. Pute, we have started new lesson. It is called the
Madam,
fraction. Yes,
I am.
finish.
Yes.
No, teacher.
Okay. Okay, I will explain it again. You can hear it. Fractions. Fractions are used to express some particular equal amounts out of whole, out of total equal amounts. Okay, it can be a one whole particular thing or out of a collection. Okay, then here there is a whole one circle. It has been divided into equal 5 parts. Then I have considered 2 parts. That means the number of shaded parts. Okay, the shaded portion can be expressed as 2 out of 5. That means there were 5 equal parts, that, or we can say initially there were one whole thing. It is divided into equal 5 parts. Out of these 5 parts, 2 parts are considered. Okay, then this is called the fraction. Then when we consider fraction, it consists of 2 parts. You can see in the particular this expression, it expresses how many equal parts were there and how many parts are considered. Then there were 5 equal parts. Out of these 5 equal parts, we consider 2 parts. Okay. Then not only for the whole one, but also for the collection of items. You may think there are 5 students. Okay. Then there are 5 students. I want to express that two of them are wearing red color frock. Okay, red. Or 2 of them are red in color. Then how we express this as a fraction? We can write 5 number of students are there, 2 number of, that means to express the amount as a out of whole thing. Okay, the amount or the number of students who has wear red color frock, we can express it as out of whole collection as a fraction. Okay. Have you finished, Lialivarada? Shall we
Yes,
move?
teacher. No, teacher.
Still not. Please be hurry up. You can draw this collection of girls also. Okay. Then write this down. When you write this, you have to express what is this one. We can express number of girls wearing red color frock.
Madam, this one want to draw?
Yes, Pute. Wearing red color frock. Out of 4. Okay, Pute, time is enough. Okay. Elavanang ඇති. Shall we move to the slide? Okay. Look at here, representing fractions. Half. What is mean by half? Half කියන්නේ මොනවාද? You have heard heard
භාගයක්.
this. Yes. භාගයක් කියන්නේ මේක අපි මේ කතා කරන භාගය නෙවෙයි. හිතන්නකො පුතේ මේකත් එක භාගයක්. It is a one kind of or one type of fraction. The half is if a particular thing is divided, or if a particular whole thing is divided into equal two parts, then if one part is considered, it is can be called as half, or this is read as 1 out of 2. Another word that we use to express the 1 out of 2 is the word half. Okay. Here, look at, there is a collection. Okay, මේ තියෙන collection එකක්. Here, then we can say that 1 out of 2, it is half. Quarters. Quarters mean when a fraction is expressed as 1 out of 4, that means if a particular whole thing is divided into equal 4 parts. Here, but you can see there are no 4 parts, no? Parts. හතරක් නැහැනේ. එතකොට මේ බලන්න මේ. Then only one part is considered. This can be expressed as 1 out of 4. Okay. If there is a collection, then if we consider one part out of 4 parts, then it can be expressed as 1 out of 4. Or this is called a quarter. Okay. Then here there are 8 parts. Then 2 out of 8 is the 1 out of 4. That means a quarter. Quarter එකක් කියන්නේ මේකට. හරිද? 8th කියලා කියනවා. That means if 1 out of 8, that means there are 8 equal parts. Out of 8 equal parts, then this circle is divided into 8 equal parts. Then out of 8, then 1 is removed, or you can consider it as 1 is shaded or it is lightened than others. Then this can be expressed as 1 out of 8. Then the other word is 8. Okay. Here if there is a collection, if we consider 1 out of the 8, අටකින් අපි එකක් සලකනවා නම් අන්න ඒකට අපි කියනවා 8th කියලා. Here there are 16 or 16 objects. Then that means there is a pair, no? 8 pairs are there. Then 1 pair out of these 8 can be considered as 1 out of 8. That means 8. We call it as 8. Okay. Okay, let's match these. අපි කොහොමද match කරන්නේ මේවා? Half. This can be expressed as, if we consider one part out of this, we can consider it as half, no? Then this is called the half. Here there's a collection. Then out of these 2, we can consider 1. Then it is also half. 1/8. That means from this collection there are 8 parts, no? Then it is 1/8 or 8. Then here 4 parts are there. Then 1/4. Here also there are equal 4 parts. Then 1 part is considered. Then it is called 1/4. Okay. Okay, then let's write down about how to read a fraction. Okay, write down a topic. Reading a fraction.
Subtopic, teacher.
Yes, it is a subtopic. Reading a fraction. Okay, then this can be read as, there are many ways to read this. Let's write down all these. 2 over, sorry, 1 out of 2, then 1, this same thing can be read as 1 over 2 or 1 upon 2, or we can say this as, or we can read this as, in a special case, this is called half. Okay, half of the fraction කියලා කියනවා. ඔයාලට හෙළ ඇති. Here it is. There are 4 equal parts. Out of 4, I have shaded 1 part. Then this can be read as 1 out of 4, 1 over 4, 1 upon 4, or this is read as quarter. Here I have shaded 3 parts out of 4. Then how we read this one? We read this one as 3 out of 4, or 3 over 4, or 3 upon 4, or we read this as 3/4 or 3/4. Okay, another way is 3/4. 3/4 කියලාත් කියනවා. හරිද? Then other way is 3/4. In here, මෙන්න මෙතන we can say 1/4. මෙතනත් අපිට 1/4 කියන්න පුළුවන්. The above 1/2 කියන වෙලාවලුත් තියෙනවා. Only half or 1/2 කියනවා. මෙතන 1/4 කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. Okay. ඔයාලා ඒවත් ලියා ගන්න. Half or here we can say 1/2. 1/2 කියලා කියනවා. 1/2. These are very important when you read a book or when you are hearing, when teacher teach you, she use these words. Okay, then to detect what is she explaining, these words are very important. Then here I have shaded 3 out of 5. Okay, then it can be read as 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. 3 over 5. 3 upon 5, or we can read this as 3/5. 3/5 කියලා read කරනවා. Okay, write down. Okay, Putte, finish.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
No,
Then
teacher.
no. Okay, okay. Please be hurry up.
Finish, teacher. No, miss.
Okay, Putte, I feel the time is enough, no, isn't it?
No, teacher.
Still you are writing, Kamali, you know?
Finished it.
Yes, teacher. Finish.
Okay, finish. I think you all should have finished this. Okay, then shall we move to a small exercise? No need to draw this. Please give your answers. Okay, here it is given that color and label fractions. Here look at in the first one is given. Okay, that means it is done for you. Here there are 6 equal parts. No, can you identify? 6 equal parts. Out of these 6 equal parts, 2 has been shaded. No? Now, if we move to this diagram, to express 1/4 in this whole one. Okay? That yes, Putte?
Teacher, put that down from the calling again.
Ah, okay. Hmm. හරිද?
Wait, teacher.
Okay, finish.
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Now here, they are asked to express 1/4. Again, if from this whole one, you have to express 1/4. Again, there is a rectangle. It has been divided into equal how many parts? Equal how many? 4 parts. Then out of these 4 parts, we have to share how many parts? Can you identify how many parts we have to
One
color?
part.
One part. Then you can color it according to your very good quarter. Okay, quarter has to be colored. නේද? quarter එක. එතකොට quarter එක color කරනකොට අපිට මේ අයිනෙම්ම කරන්න කියලා එකක් තියෙනවද? නෑ. එහෙම ඕනේ නෑ. හරිද? You can color it according to your desire. කැමති තැනකින් ඔයගලන්ට color කරගන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට මෙන්න මේ වගේ අපි ෂේඩ් කරා කියලා මේ විදිහට පොඩි ඉරි ටිකක් ඇඳලා අපිට පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන් නේද? Okay, shall we move to the next one? Here, how many parts we have to color? Yes, can you identify?
2
Yes, there are equal 3 parts. Out of these equal 3 parts, yes, we have to color 2 parts. Okay, we have to color 2 parts. Okay, here how many equal parts are there?
5.
5 equal parts are there. We have to color how many parts?
2 parts.
2 parts. Then we can color it. We can color it like this. Okay. Anyway, according to your desire, you can do this coloring. Okay. Now you have to express this shaded part or this shaded portion as a fraction of whole. සම්පූර්ණ එකකින් කොටසක් විදිහට පෙන්වන්න තියෙනවා. Then how many equal parts?
8.
No. How many equal parts are there? 8 equal parts. Then how many parts has been colored?
3 parts.
3. Then 3 out of 8. Okay. Then here, can you express the colored region as a fraction of whole?
5 out of 9. 9.
Yes, 9 parts are there. Then how we express this as a fraction?
5.
5 out of 5 out of 9. Very good. Now here it is again to color. Then how many parts we have to color?
We have
Only one part we have to color. Okay, like this you can do the coloring. Okay, here also we have to express the number of parts or the colored portion as a fraction of whole. Yes, how we do?
2 out of 7.
2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 2
Out of
parts out of 7. Okay, here how many parts are there?
7
Count.
parts.
7 parts are there. How many parts has been colored?
1.
1. Then how we express it? Please read it.
1 out of 7.
1 out of 7. Very good. Then here how many parts are there?
9 parts.
9 equal parts are there. 9, no, sorry.
8.
Here
8 parts.
8 equal parts are there. Then
8
out
out
of 8, 3
3 out of 8.
out of 8.
3 out of
We
8.
always read the number of parts that we have considered firstly. Okay. Then after we read the number of equal parts that whole has been divided. Okay. Okay. Here how many parts we have to color?
5 parts. 5
Yes.
parts.
We have to color 5 parts. No. Five equal parts should be colored. Here, how many parts we have to color?
We have to color 6 parts.
6 parts. 1, 2,
10 out of 6.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Likewise, you can do the coloring according to your desire. Here, how many parts we have to color?
We have to color 2 parts.
2 parts. 1, 2. Okay, 2 parts out of 7. Here, how many parts should be colored?
2
We
parts.
have to color 2 parts.
2 parts.
1. 3 parts.
Here,
3
here
parts.
we have to color
We have to
3
color 3
parts.
parts.
3 parts. Okay. Now, how we express this as a fraction? The shaded region?
6 out of 9.
6
Yes.
out of 9.
6 out of
9.
9.
3
Here,
out of 9.
here
3 out of
2 out of 3. 2
2 out of 3. This one,
4 out
4
of
out
8.
of 8.
4 out of 8.
Very good. Here, this circle, there are equal
4 out of
8
8.
parts
4 out of 8.
out of 8. This one,
4 out of 6.
4 out of
4
6.
out of 6. Here,
5 out of
6 out
7.
of 4.
5 out of 7. Okay. Now here, you can identify that in your textbook, there is in the exercise 9.1, here they have given the unit, 1 unit. Then represented quantity, that means here it's shown that one part is, or it is divided into equally 2 parts, then one part is colored or shaded. Then how we express this quantity as a fraction out of whole? This 1 out of 2. Okay, or we can read this as 1/2. Okay, here there is a 1 unit, then it is divided into equal how many parts? It is divided into equal 3 parts. Then out of these 3 parts, how many parts have been colored?
2 parts.
2 parts. We have to color.
2 parts has been colored. Then how we express this one? The
2
colored
out of
region,
3.
2 out of
3.
3. Then how we read this one?
2 half.
No, no, no. It is read as 2/3. 2/3 or 2 out of 3. Okay, not half. We use half when there is only 2 in the denominator. 2/3. Or we read this as 2 over 3 or 2 out of 3. Okay, remember this one. Now here there is a 1 unit. Then how many parts has been colored?
2.
2. It is divided into equal 4 parts. 2 parts are colored. Then how we express this?
2 out of 4.
2 out of 4. Or we can read this as 2/4. 2/4 or 2 out of 4. Then how many equal parts are there?
3.
පුතේ answers දෙන කට්ටිය අර පිටින් ටිකක් සද්ද දෙනවා ඒ වෙලාවට ටිකක් කියන්න කෑ ගහන්න එපා කියලා ගෙදර අයට හොඳද හරි ආයිමත් උත්තර දෙන්න බලන්න there is a 1 unit then how many
3.
number of equal parts are there 6 equal parts
6.
the number of colored parts
3.
3 how we express this
3 out of 6.
6 then how we
Three
read
out
this one
6. 3 out of 6.
yes 3 6 කියලාත් කියන්න පුළුවන් මේක. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලා කිව්ව විදිය හරි 3 out of 6 or 3 over 6 instead of out we can use word over or upon. Okay? ඒ වචන දෙකත් පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? Okay, again consider each of the figures below as a whole unit. Now write down the colored quantity as a fraction. Okay. How we express the colored quantity as a fraction in the first part? How we express it? Yes, read.
1 out of 4.
1 out of 4. Or a quarter, no? 1 quarter. Or read this
2
one.
out of 3.
2 out of 3. Here,
3 out of 8. 3 out of 8.
3 out of 8. Here,
9 out of 4
out of 9. අපි හැම වෙලේම උඩින් කියන්නේ පුතේ shaded amount එක. එතකොට 4 has been shaded then out of 4. Sorry, out of 9. Okay? Equal 9. Total equal 9 parts are there. Then out of them 4 parts has been colored. So we read this as 4 out of 9. Here how many parts are there?
out of 4. 3 out of 7.
Yes, there are 4 equal parts. Then we read this as 3 out of 4. Okay? Yes, then how we color the quantity? Here 3 out of 7. That means this whole one has been divided into equal 7 parts. So 3 has to be colored. Then how we do the coloring? It is done like this. Okay? Or anyway, any parts ඔයාලට මේ කලර් කරන එක ඔයාලට කැමති විදිහකට කලර් කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? Anyway, you have to color this amount out of these equal parts. This amount should be colored. Here 8 equal parts are there. 5 parts should be colored. Okay, is this clear? පැහැදිලිද මෙතන?
Yes.
Okay. Then let's write down the topic. Subtopic, types of fractions. You can write down this. ලියාගන්න. When one part is considered out of total equal parts, Okay, Putri, finish.
Yes, teacher.
Have all of you finished?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. No, teacher.
Okay, then let's see. ලියන අය ලියන්න. අනිත් අය අපි බලමු. දැන් මේ හරිය විතර ලියන නැත්තේ නේද? Next type of fraction is called the proper fraction. Write down proper fraction. When less number of parts than number of total, less number of equal parts, less number of equal parts than number of total equal parts are considered and it is expressed as a proper fraction. Or in other way, when numerator is less than denominator, in a fraction, it is called as a proper fraction. Okay, then how we express this? Let's see. The unit fractions also can be considered as proper fractions. Unit fractions නොත් අපිට proper fractions විදිහටම consider කරන්න පුළුවන්. Now here you can identify that the amount of or the shaded parts or the shaded region as a fraction of whole. Okay, if we consider the shaded region or the shaded number of parts, it is less than the total equal number of parts. So it is 3 out of 8. So this is called as a proper fraction. Can you tell me some proper fractions? That means the kind of fractions in this form. They are
Out of 8.
2 out of 5,
8.
3 out of 7. Yes. 8 out of 10, 7 out of 12, 10 out of 20. Any kind of fractions, okay? Any form. That means if a fraction is written when the numerator is less than denominator, it is called as a proper fraction. That means the considered amount of equal parts are less than the number of total equal parts, okay? Those kind of fractions are called the proper fractions. Write down. Okay, පුතේ finish with the writing. ලියලා ඉවරද?
No, teacher. Teacher, I'm finished.
Have all of you finished? අනිත් හැමෝමත් ඉවරද?
Yes, teacher.
This one. A fraction is an equal parts of a whole object or a number. Okay, so the fraction එකක් කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? It express an equal amount of, or the fraction is an equal part of a whole object or a number. Okay, then here look at 2 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 8 equal parts. Then to express that, the amount of equal parts that we consider, we use fractions. Okay, then to name a fraction, some fractions have special names, other we talk about by the number at the bottom, as we did previously. When 2 equal parts, we call them half or halves. Halves means it is the plural verb of the half. When there are 4 equal parts, we call them quarters. Okay, then instead of these 4 equal parts, okay, that means the one part out of 4 is called a quarter, then there are 4 quarters. When there are 8 equal parts, we call them as eighths. When we talk about fractions, we need to remember that some fractions have special names like halves or quarters. I explain about it. Other fractions get their name from how many equal parts there are all together. If one whole object is split into 8 equal parts, we call them eighths. If one whole object is split into 5 equal parts, we call them fifths. What do you think we would call the fraction with 6 equal parts then? Yes, if it is divided into equal 8 parts, it is called eighths. If it is divided into 5 equal parts, we call it as fifth. If it is divided into equal 6 equal parts, then it is called, yes, can any of you tell me? Yes, very good. It can be expressed as sixth. Okay, 𝐶𝐶𝐻. Okay, how big are fractions? Okay, we know that the bigger a whole number gets, the more objects there are. Okay, here the larger, this is smaller. A pile of 10 objects has more items than a pile of 5 objects. Okay, can you detect this? The balls වලට ඒගොල්ලෝ දාලා තියෙනවා මොකද්ද? larger කියලා නේද? teddy bears වල ඉන්න තැනට smaller කියලා දාලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට why they have expressed it like this? Because there are more balls than teddy bears. Teddy bears වලට වැඩිය බෝල කීයක් තියෙනවද? ඊට වැඩිය තියෙනවා නේද? මේ balls 10ක් තියෙනවා, teddy bears 5 දෙනා ඉන්නේ. හරිද? මෙතන pile කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ ගොඩක් කියන එකට. හරිද? A pile of 10 objects ඒ කියන්නේ items නැත්නම් දේවල් 10ක් තියෙන ගොඩකට වඩා ගොඩක වැඩියෙන් තියෙනවා items 5ක් තියෙන ගොඩකට වැඩිය. But with fractions, the more parts there are, the small each part is. Okay? Look at this one. ඔන්නෝම එකක් තිබුණා. හරිද? That means there are if we divide it into equal 2 parts, there are 2 equal parts. After we divide it into equal 2 parts, one part is removed, then one part is remaining. Okay, look at here. if it is divided into 4 parts and 1 part is remaining, the remaining can expressed as 1/4. There is a 1 whole part. It is divided into equal 8 parts. Then 1 part is remaining. It is 1/8. Okay. Then you can detect that this is 1/2. මේ තියෙන්නේ දෙකෙන් එකක්. හරිද? ඒ කියන්නේ කොටස් දෙකක් තිබ්බොත් එක කොටසක්. sorry. මේ තියෙන්නේ කොටස් 4ක් තිබ්බොත් එක කොටසක්. මේ තියෙන්නේ කොටස් 8ක් තිබුණොත් එක කොටසක්. හරිද? එතකොට ඔයාලට පේනවා 1/2 is larger than 1/4 and 1/8. Then 1/4 is larger than 1/8. ඒ කියන්නේ හැම වෙලේම ඔයාලට පේනවා මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ පුතේ? අර මේ quantity එක ඒ කියන්නේ when the number of equal amounts get more parts, when there are more parts, then the portion get small. Okay. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි මේ දන්න දෙයට වඩා ඒකේ අනිත් පැත්ත සිද්ධ වෙන්නේ නේද හැම වෙලෙම. දැන් අපි දන්නේ බෝල 10ක් තියෙනවා නම් ටෙඩි බෙයාස්ලා 5 දෙනෙක්ට වැඩිය බෝල 10ක් කියන එක ගොඩක් කියන එක. හරිද? හැබැයි පීසා කොටස් දෙකක් තියෙනවට දෙකක්. හරිද? ඒ කියන්නේ කොටස් දෙකකින් එකක් තෝරන එක කොටස් 8කින් එකක් තෝරනවට වඩා වැඩි කියන එක තමයි කියන්නේ. How many equal parts are there in this whole pizza? How many equal parts are there in this whole pizza? 2 parts are there. Okay. What do we call these 2 equal parts? අපි මේ equal parts දෙකට මොකක් කියලාද කියන්නේ? 2 1/2s. Okay. How many equal parts are there in this whole pizza? How many equal parts?
4 parts.
4 parts. What do we call these 4 equal parts? These are called quarters. Here, how many equal parts are there in this whole pizza?
8 parts.
8 parts. What do we call these 8 equal parts?
8.
8s. Okay, look at about the challenge. The earlier challenge asks you to explain the pattern we found when we cut the pieces in half. Well, when we keep cutting the equal parts in half, we get double the amount of pieces. Crazy, okay? When we split one whole pizza in half, we get 2 equal parts. That means double 1 is 2. Look at here. We obtain 2 equal parts. That means double the half. When we split 2 equal parts of pizza in half, we get 4 equal parts. Double 2 is 4. That means 4 equal parts are there. That means double the half. Half එක double වෙනවා. When we split 4 equal parts of pizza in half, we get 8 equal parts. Double 4 is 8. If we cut this pizza in half, how many equal parts would there be? මේක අපි භාගයකට වෙන් කරොත් නේද half කරොත් how many equal parts would be there? Yes? 2 equal parts. Like this. Okay, can you see? What do we call these 2 equal parts?
1/2.
1/2. Yes, half. Okay. If we cut the 2 equal quarters of this pizza in half, how many equal parts would be there?
4 parts.
4 equal parts. What do we call these 4 equal parts? Quarters. If we cut the 4 equal parts of this pizza in half, how many equal parts would be there?
8 equal parts.
8 equal parts. What do we call these 8 equal parts?
8.
8s. කරන්න කිව්වොත් how you express this? It is expressed as 2 out of 5. And also this is can be called as 2 out of 5 is how many 1 out of 5? How many 1 out of 5s are there? Here one part is 1/5. 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 This one also 1/5. That means there are 5 1/5. No? Then 2/5 is how many 1/5? 2/5 is 2. So we write it as 2/5 is 2 1/5. Am I correct? පහෙන් එකේ ඒවා දෙකක් තියෙනවා. 2/5 is 2 1/5. This is called the expressing a fraction in terms of unit fraction. This is divided into
8 parts.
8 parts. That means how many 1/8s are there? How many 1/8s are there? අටෙන් එකේව කීයක් තියෙනවද?
1 1 8 2.
Yes, there are 8 1/8s, no? අටෙන් එකේව කීයක් තියෙනවද?
8.
8. Then this is 1/8. Okay, this is 1/8. ඔය වගේ එතකොට if I consider the shaded number of parts, okay, shaded portion, here 1/8 is shaded, here also 1/8 is shaded, here also 1/8 is shaded, here also 1/8 is shaded. Okay, then I can say that 4 out of 8, okay, or 4/8 is 4/8. Okay. පැහැදිලිද ඒක?
Yes, teacher.
That means this is called the expressing a fraction in terms of unit fraction. Why we call it like that? Because by using a unit fraction, we express the given fraction. Okay.
I have done.
Okay. Have you finished with the writing? හැමෝම ඉවරද?
Oh, teacher.
හරි. එහෙනම් අපි චූටි එක්සර්සයිස් එකක් තියෙනවා ඒක ඉවර කරමු. Okay, look at this one. Fill in the blanks using words denominator and numerator appropriately. The of 3/8 is 8. Then මේක කියන්නේ පුතේ ඔයාලා මොකද්ද? 8න් 3 කියන fraction එකේ 8 කියන්නේ මොකක්ද?
8 මොකද්ද? 8 denominator.
Yes, 8 is the denominator. Then how we finish is denominator. The numerator of, sorry, the numerator නේ numerator එක නේද මේකේ තියෙන්නේ 5th විදිහට මොකද්ද තියෙන්නේ 5 විදිහට මේකේ දෙපාරක් වැදිලා තියෙනවා පුතේ මේක is කියලා වෙන්න ඕනේ the numerator of 5/11 is 5. Write down the fraction with denominator 5 and numerator 2. Then how we express it? When the denominator is 5 and numerator is 2, how we read this?
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. Very good. Out of the proper fractions given below, choose and write down the unit fraction. Yes, can you read what are the unit fractions are there?
1 out of 4.
1 out of 4. 1 out of 7. 1 out of 15. 1 out of
27.
27. These are the unit fractions, no? Okay. Choose the appropriate value from the brackets and fill in the blanks. Okay. මෙතන නම් පොඩ්ඩක් මේ symbols වල පොඩි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා පුතේ. හරි මම ඔයාලට කියලා දෙන්නම් කොහොමද ගන්න කියලා. Okay. මෙන්න මෙතන මෙන්න මෙහෙම එන්න ඕනේ. brackets තියෙන මෙහෙම. 2/5 is how many 1/5? What is the suitable word? 2/5 is 2. Very good. 2/1/5. No? පහෙන් එකේ ඒවා දෙකක් තියෙනවා පහෙන් දෙකට. 4/7 is how many 1/7? 4. Yes, there are 4. You can underline or you can write. It is 4. 4/7 is 4/1/7. 2/3 is 2. How many? 2/3 is 2. 1 out of 3 or 1/3. 1/3. Okay, 2 out of 3 is 2 1/3. 3 out of 4 is 3. How many? 3.
1 out of 4.
1 out of 4. 3 out of 4 is 3 1 out of 4. Okay. 3 what? Is 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 ඒවා 3. sorry. 3 out of 5 වෙන්නේ මොනව තුනක්ද?
1 out of 5.
1 out of 5. 3 1 out of 5 is 3 out of 5. 5. Yes. 5.
1 out of 8.
1 out of 8 is 5 out of 8. Okay. This is about the introduction of fractions. Now we have learned what is a fraction, how we express a fraction, how we read the fraction, what are the special names given for the particular kind of fractions, what are the two parts of a fraction, then what are the types of fractions, no, how we express a particular fraction in terms of unit fraction. We have discussed all about these things. Okay, then next week I will explain how we compare the fractions, no? How we identify which fraction is larger than the other fraction and how we express given fractions in ascending order. Okay, we are going to discuss them next week and also about the equivalent fractions. Okay, then did you understand what are the things about the fractions?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, then those who face for the exam, I wish you all the best. Do your best tomorrow and also send your marks that you have obtained for the first term test. I think it is the first exam that you faced in English medium. If you haven't followed the English medium up to grade 5, this will be the first exam. Don't be panic. Don't be get extra fear. Okay, you can do this. Read the question carefully and write the answers. Okay, then thank you for your participation. Goodbye. God bless you. Good night all.
Thank you.
Goodbye, teacher. Good bell. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, leader.
21.